Hey guys, we're back for another ant colony video. So guys, my ant colony is still doing really good, guys. And guys, yeah, and I'm excited to show you guys this because we're gonna be feeding the ants some more today. We're gonna be seeing reaction as we always do. Because they have everything that I gave them. The home is getting a little bit bigger. As you can tell, the ants I think are like trying to carry that dead bug I brought for them. And guys, it's working. This is really good. Yeah, it's good. So guys, that's all I'm gonna be doing today's video. I'm joking. So good guys, we're gonna go get some food for the. I'm gonna go get some ant food, and I'm gonna bring it to the ant stores. And none of the ants will love it. So let's go check to the pool. Maybe the pool will have some. Because I think I hear the chipping sparrow. I think that might be the chipping sparrow or it might be the chipping sparrow or the dark-eyed junco because they sometimes make the same noise. Might be the chipping sparrow. Because yeah, I'm not finding any like food for the ants. It's good. We're gonna go over here. It's really hot day, Pennsylvania today. It's good. Yeah, because I'm actually pretty hot. Like it's really hot today. I don't know what to do. I mean, I could just sit over here and there could be bugs over here for the ants to eat. Because my ant colony is probably going to be complete soon. For all of the workers that I'm putting through. There's all this goose. Because first let me just go bring them a new worker goose. Because they don't need to be interviewed today. Because we already got all the ants secured. Because we need to get a little bit more helpers from this home right here, this colony. So we're gonna go see if there's any ants around this corner. The kinds of ants that I'm raising down there. Because that person has a prime bottle down there. Yeah, not surprised, but I'm so good, goose. So good for everybody. Okay, that's not that kind of ant. We're gonna try to find some more of those ants. The ants that I'm basically raising right now, today. I really hope I'll be able to find some. This is the first time of me trying to find an ant for another pet for my colony. So guys, you're probably wondering, how do you know if any ants escape? Well, guys, if I see a lot, then I know that some other ants helped for other ants to be hired. So, guys, yeah, that's how I know. But, guys, yeah, and sometimes ants don't let their helpers get away. So, guys, yeah. And, guys, then the helpers are like, I give up trying to escape. Because, like, it's too hard sometimes for the ants. Because they have to, like, you never know if there's any other kinds of like really tiny bugs coming to their colony. It's because they don't know all the time. There's a bird right there. That common grackle. Because hopefully he doesn't eat my bugs. Hopefully he doesn't eat my ant colony. Well, I'm not letting him eat the food from my feeder. Okay, good. I'm not gonna let him fly away because he's scared of me. I'm gonna let him do what he wants over there, guys. I have to pour every single bird in the world. I don't care if they come over to my bird feed. So this is a surprise to always see a different kind of bird out of bird feed. There's one right there. I'm gonna try to bring this ant over to my colony. He wants to be in the colony. Because as you guys can see, he's acting normal, like a normal sergeant. So you're gonna be my sergeant today, buddy. Because yeah, I don't think he knows. I mean, maybe he does. Which sometimes people that has colonies want to have some more ants as their pets. So now let him crawl off my finger, right there. Okay, buddy. Hopefully he wants to. Let's see what he wants to do. He's in the colony, goose. Looks like he's secure in the colony. because he's acting completely normal like all the other ants. The ants aren't bullying him. Because hopefully they don't like think that he's like a bad guy, even though he's the same kind of ant that came to his colony that I brought. Because yeah, now we're gonna go try to find some food. Because I already know that ant's probably gonna work hard for those ants. Because like their job is really hard sometimes for them. Like because they have to try to find almost every single bad guy for them, and to bring them and so they can eat them. Because I mean, I know it sounds a little strange. Like it sounds like a human talk. Like if a human sees a bad guy, they eat the bad guy. Because yeah, it's not that kind of bad guy to eat. I bet the common grackle eats a couple of pieces of it. Because yeah, I wonder they'll like to eat a mealworm. Never saw that. So, because I forgot to tell you, we put some bird food here because we had some more left. Because we actually didn't have as much. So because that's why you probably thought, already? How are they almost done with that already? Because they're not almost done. It's still the same looking. Because that looks juicy, huh? That's why birds really like to eat juicy bugs. They like to eat pretty much every single bug in the world. Because yeah, we're gonna see the ant's reaction to this mealworm. It looks like it got tore apart from all the bird's chompers, or like maybe because since this came from an old bag, since we had them for a long time, they're not molding because yeah, just falling apart because it's been there for a long time. Because it doesn't mean it's molding. It's because yeah, I think the ants will like to eat this mealworm. It's a dried one because yeah, I think they'll like it. Let me see the reaction. Cause I mean, I heard that people can eat it. So if people can eat it, ants, they really love to eat. They really love to eat human food. Oh no! Don't tell me. Don't tell me that there's an ant trying. If the ants are enjoying it, I think I see some two bad ants in this place. Because I think the ants are gonna try to stop them though. Maybe those are the babies. If the ants are loving this mealworm, because I think those are like the only kinds of dry bugs that they like to eat. Because yeah, they need to. Whoa, no way! What the heck? What are they eating? Because it looks like these ants came from the colony. Whoa! Guess I attracted some of those ants. I wonder why I'm not seeing that much ants down there. Because yeah, it looks like all the bird poop or some animal poop they're liking. Yeah, but yeah, these ants are from this grass that leads to the ant colony right there. Because yeah, what do you guys think you're doing? Because I guess they smelled some really, really juicy and good. And they were like, let's go guys. Because yeah, not every ant went. Because some of the ants still wanted to protect their babies and like other ants. And they also want to protect the queen too. But yeah, I'm not too sure where the queen is. I think the queen might be presenting some more larvae inside of her palace goose. Because always when the ants make a home, they need a queen that's the same species of their ant colony. Because, you're probably wondering, since it's a queen and it's really big and different looking, then how do the ants know that it's the species? Because some queens out there actually do look the same, not all the time, but some. Because, let me try to tell you the reason how they know. It's because ants, since they know right away if it's a bad guy or not a bad guy. It's because their soul pretty much tells them that. Because their soul or heart or mind or brain, whatever. Because yeah, even though they have really little brains, it doesn't mean that they're not smart goose. It's because every time when a bad guy comes in, they are ready to kill. Because the ants are actually bringing it inside of the palace. Because yeah, it looks like they made a big hole underneath this. They're still not done eating it yet. Because I didn't know they were gonna do this, so that's why you're probably thinking, why would this big gummy be there? But because yeah, I just didn't know, Goose. Because I didn't know they were making a hole. Because it looks like they wanted to make a hole right next to it. Because if they finish it, I'll actually see how long the hole is. Because I bet there's like tubes that they made underneath the ground. That one tube is like a room that has like the queen inside, which is pretty much a 2 palace goose. So goose, yeah, but I guess that's what the ants call it. Because yeah, because you got one new soldier, and we also got food for the ants because it's pretty big enough, so we pretty much have a really good ant colony. So goose, around here there's some ants. The reason why they're walking over here instead of being like we're here, because here these are the guards. The ones that are walking over here are the guards. So goose, yeah, you guys have a specific job to do. The queen, first when they're born, the queen explains how they do their job, and they call it the job of pretty much they just call it the job of guarding. Because the guardians are there to help and preserve any bad guys that come over. I bet there's even some in the grass, because be careful when you're walking over here. It's good, yeah. If you live in Mount Joy, or if you live around here, if you're watching this video and you're actually in this house, guys, or in this house, like my neighbors are right in this another one's in there. You never know if my neighbors are watching or in those. So because they need to be careful where they're looking. If they're looking, these people need to. It's just, yeah. Because the tubes really need to be more careful. So it looks like there's some fly making a home. I'm not too sure. Hopefully away. Because yeah. It's pretty fast fly. Because I'm gonna explain more about the guarding ant job. It's a good guarding ant job. It's a good. The reason why in my videos I sometimes see them was look, see, the same kind of ants are walking around. I mean, it looks like that one. He's trying to guard it because he's following him, so he guards it. So good. Oh wow, yeah, they really destroyed that thing. Look, Goosey. Because the guard ants are going over. And some of the ants from their home came over too. So because the guard ants and the regular ants, like which is pretty much the soldier ants, go over and start eating those things. Because that's actually a skull of a baby bird. It's pretty much done already. You see all the skin off, and I think the skin is also molded too. Because don't tell me the ants are actually carrying that thing. Because I think they're gonna try to carry it over to the palace right here. Because yeah, their pet, and then like their home in the colony. So yeah, my colony's getting a little bit more bigger. Because some ants from this place go around like here to there to go over here, and they try to search around the place to see if they find any ants that are the same species, and they can volunteer as helpers. Because because let me tell you the job of soldiers do. Because they help the queen they help the queen survive, and they're probably wondering, what do you mean by that? Because they find food for themselves and the larvae and the babies and the queen and themselves, and they also find food for the guards too. So it's pretty much those are the server ants. You can call them you can call them the oh my gosh, what are they called again? You can call them the soldier ants or the. Oh my goodness, yeah, there's something wrong with my brain today. Yeah, I hate my brain. It's good. Yeah, they can be called the soldier ants or they can be called the soldier ants or the server ants. I don't know how I didn't get that right. Because yeah, I just hate my brain. My brain doesn't know what kind of things. Because I just know some stuff. Because not all the time. Sugugus, Sugugus, the ants The guardians don't spread around that far. They're just doing like up to here, and up to here. It's pretty much a perfect spot to do. Because instead of seeing the same species of ants go over here, and I know, oh yeah, that's the ones over there. It's because I know that they're guards, or some of them are just going over here to look for food. Well, sometimes guards do that too, because they don't do it all the time. Because you're probably wondering, have you ever saw an ant die in a colony? Yes, I have many times. Well, I didn't see it happen, but I have seen an ant carrying an ant in its mouth. And it was the same species, and I was like, hey, come back, Connor.
Yeah, see ya.
See. Good goose. Sometimes I see, because sometimes if I see a baby that dies, I see a really tiny same species ant from the colony, and a big same species ant from the colony is carrying a goose. And goose. And the carrots that you're probably wondering, why do they carry it? They don't bury it because they eat it, since it's pretty much their. Because I don't think they eat it. They probably do. Because when they carry the soldiers and the guards and their queen, they need a bunch of ants to carry the queen, since the queen's pretty big. And because just like they need to carry other stuff is big too. Because they just carry their the babies of the swan soldier and the big ones. Yes, and they also one soldier or guard too. And the guards same as one, just one too. And because then the queen, the guard, and as they bury them, they actually eat it, goose. Even though it has this their own blood, since they're all pretty much related. Because if you're probably wondering, how do you know? Even though I haven't been breeding these ants for a long time, I still know a bunch, because just one day of breeding ants, you could still know a lot. Because I don't particularly walk over here really anymore, because I don't want to step on the guards. Because it takes a while for some queens to lay their eggs. It's pretty much a larva, or larvae, whatever you want to call it. It pretty much starts with the same letters. Because yeah, I suppose goose.